To calculate your total fixed expenses or your total variable expenses, you are going to use the sum function. The sum function basically says to the computer, take this range of numbers and add them all together, because sum means addition. So you're going to put your cursor where you want your total to show up, right next to your heading total fixed expenses or total variable expenses. And I'm going to click on this backwards E in the upper right hand corner. It's the sigma function. So you see that little sigma, it's like a backwards E. Click on that down arrow and you're going to click on the first one, sum, again meaning addition. That sum function is going to appear in your total. So it's equal sign, sum, open parentheses, space, close parentheses. And you can see your blinking cursor is in the middle of those parentheses. It's basically waiting for you to tell it what range of numbers you want to add together. And remember, we're going to do cell reference. We're not physically typing in numbers. So I'm going to use my cursor and I'm going to click on my first number in that range. So here, these are my fixed expenses. I'm going to click and hold, and I'm going to drag my cursor down until I have selected all of the numbers in my fixed expenses. Once I've reached the bottom, so this is B21, I'm going to release my mouse, and you can see that that range now appears in those parentheses. B12, which is my first number, B21 is my last number. And that colon in the middle, the two dots, basically say to the computer, everything in between these two numbers gets added together. And then just hit your enter key. If you get an error message, just start over. It just means that you clicked somewhere outside while you were dragging those numbers. It's important that you're very smooth when you are dragging that. Same thing for our variable expenses. We're going to go to the sigma, the sum function, click and hold on the first number, scroll down to the last number. Please make sure you do not scroll too far. You can't have the total in there. It has to be one above the total. So this one is B32, release, and hit enter.